It all began in the winter of 1795. This is the date when Frankenstein's monster is born, of course, after his creator broke his back carrying the body for miles in the middle of winter. Frankenstein is a living corpse, stitched together from 8 parts of 8 different deceased people and reanimated, but without a soul, brought back to life by a mad scientist. It so happens that this doctor, after creating this mess, couldn't bear the horror of his creation and tried to resolve it by throwing him into the river with fire. However, his attempt goes terribly wrong, and his creation, hurt by being brought into a world he never asked for, kills Victor's wife. That Victor, after seeing his wife killed, sets out to find his creation, but during a massive snowstorm, he dies frozen. Adam, who has a good heart, takes his creator to his family's cemetery to bury him. And once there, some demons make an appearance. In this story, Frankenstein isn't alone. The demons arrive at the cemetery to take one of the deceased since both of them are dead. They were after Frankenstein, but he doesn't give in easily, so a fight breaks out. During the battle, the monster discovers how to destroy them. This happens while one of the demons has him by the neck, and since the demon knows the script very well, he gives Frankenstein half an hour to grab a triple horizontal cross and stab him in the chest. On the other hand, some gargoyles named Ophir and Kezia wake up from their nap and help Adam, eliminating all the remaining demons. They find it strange that a human was able to kill a demon. The gargoyles think Frankenstein is a human and have no idea what a surprise they're in for. And Adam, useless at this moment, lies down to sleep off the beating he received, and the gargoyles take him to the gargoyles' little house. The next night, Adam wakes up in a cathedral. The queen of the gargoyles, Leonore, explains that the Order of the Gargoyles is responsible for fighting demons to protect humanity. They were created by the Archangel Michael. It turns out there's an ancient war between angels, led by Prince Naberius and the gargoyles, who are actually demons. Frankenstein is left speechless, by a twist of fate, thanks to the demons that appeared in the cemetery while Frankenstein was burying his creator. He gets involved in this war. And well, this is where they start calling him Adam.
I understand Frankenstein never offered you a name. I should like to call you Adam.
Well, we knew him as Frankenstein, but Adam sounds cooler, and Frankenstein is not in the Bible. The pair of gargoyles that helped him in the cemetery take him to get weapons in the castle. At the same time, they fill him in on how demons can be killed. They explain that demons can only die from sacramental objects. A sacramental object can be anything that carries the blessed symbol of the gargoyle order. This is why Frankenstein was able to send the demon back to hell in the cemetery. If a demon is wounded by one of these objects, they descend to hell. Here, demons descend and gargoyles ascend to heaven.
We are sacramental beings of light and good. We ascend.
Soon, Leonore realizes something terrifying. There is another crucial thing they must protect, the journal of Victor Frankenstein, the monster's creator. Queen Leonore gives Gideon clear orders to hide the journal in the castle's vault, since it's the only proof that God is not the sole creator of life. Leonore urges Adam to join her in the war against the demons, but he chooses to retreat to a remote place. Adam leaves and stays away from everything. He changes his look to be handsome and fashionable, and to blend in. Of course, normal society wouldn't like to know that an immortal zombie made of 8 different bodies lives among them. 200 years pass like this. Oh, and on top of that, Naberius knows of his existence and desperately wants to capture him. So for many years, however, he grows tired of demons constantly trying to capture him. He decides to turn the tables and start capturing them instead. One night, he returns to the city and takes down a few demons, except for one that manages to escape. During the chase, a gargoyle swoops in and carries Adam away against his will. Adam soon discovers that Naberius is trying to create an army of soulless corpses possessed by demons. Terra, a scientist, studies the origin of life, and Naberius seeks Dr. Frankenstein's journal to help Terra create this army. He wants to follow the recipe to bake more like Adam. It turns out that in a scuffle, a police officer accidentally dies. This incident causes our friend Adam to end up back with the gargoyles, locked up as punishment. A demon named Helek, who survived Adam's attack, reports this to his leader, the demon prince Naberius, who lives under the identity of the billionaire Charles Wessex, owner of the Wessex Institute. There, he has employed scientists Tara Wade and Carl Avery to research corpse reanimation. Basically, this guy is like an evil Bruce Wayne. But not happy with just that, Naberius sends a squadron of demons led by his fiercest warrior, Zuriel, to attack the Gargoyle Cathedral and capture Adam.
Bring me Frankenstein's monster.
His intention is to study Adam to create a method for resurrecting the dead. Along the way, they attack the gargoyles at the cathedral and capture our good guy, Adam. The attack kills many demons and results in 16 gargoyles being ascended, sent back to heaven. But Zuriel sneaks in, captures Leonore, and takes her to an abandoned theater. So, Adam, who doesn't mess around, interrogates a demon and finds out that the whole commotion was to capture Leonore and trade her for himself. But our guy didn't fall for it and managed to slip away. Since they can't find Adam, good old William proposes a trade to the demon. Exchange Leonore for the famous Frankenstein journal they found the night they discovered the doctor's body.
Found it on Frankenstein's body the night we rescued the creature 200 years ago. And I pray that it might save my queen now.
William hands over the journal, and Leonore gets out of there in a hurry. But Adam doesn't just sit around. He follows Zuriel's trail to the Wessex Institute. And what does he find there? Thousands of dead bodies in the basement. Turns out, the evil Naberius wants to redo Dr. Frankenstein's experiments, bring those dead folks back to life, and turn them into homes for his demon offspring, rebuilding his army to cause chaos among humans. Adam retrieves the journal from Terra and escapes from the demons.
You contain the answers so many seek. Stay with us.
He finds Terra and asks for her help to understand its contents, because he forgot how to read. But then Zuriel shows up, and a huge fight breaks out with Adam. In the end, Adam wins. Before being defeated, Zuriel reveals that demons can't possess bodies with souls. Since Adam doesn't have a soul, Naberius' plan is to reanimate thousands of stored corpses and use them as hosts.
You have no soul, and a demon spirit can only possess a body that has no soul.
He then informs the remaining gargoyles about Naberius' sinister plan and proposes a deal. He will give them the journal if they keep him and Terra safe.
I have someone with me now, a scientist. I have to protect her. Get us out of here. Then I will tell you where to find him.
Leonore agrees, but as soon as Adam leaves, the crafty queen sends Gideon to kill him for stealing the journal.
Follow him, Gideon. As soon as you have the journal in sight, destroy him.
But Adam doesn't mess around, and after another fierce showdown, he also defeats Gideon. Not wanting the journal to fall into the wrong hands, Adam decides to burn it and destroy those secrets before the gargoyles catch up. He lures the gargoyles out of the cathedral and takes them to the Wessex Institute, where he encounters Naberius' right-hand man, Deckard, and more demons ready for a showdown. Amidst the chaos, Adam enters the Institute to rescue Terra, whom the evil Naberius had kidnapped and forced to reanimate a corpse. Naberius tries to possess Adam, but he can't because our guy has a good soul.
No, it's not possible. You have a soul.
So, Adam carves the gargoyle symbol onto him, and bam, he sends Naberius back to hell. The Institute sinks into the abyss, all the demons and possessed ones are destroyed, and Naberius' evil plan goes down the drain. Leonore rescues Adam and Terra from the hole, and they return to the cathedral. Leonore forgives Adam for what happened with Gillian.
Gideon,
I know.
why did you save me?
Because you finally found your higher purpose.
And our guy says goodbye to Terra. And in the final scene, Adam appears, disguised as Frankenstein himself, declaring he'll continue protecting the world from the devil's clutches. And that's everything that happens in 93 minutes of the movie. If you liked this recap, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and let me know in the comments which movie you'd like to see next. All set? See you in the next video.